We've been working on this release for quite some time, so we're very excited to share it with the world. In this video, we'll guide you through all the significant changes. Starting from the top, let's talk about the revamped navigation. Your Neptune app's working space is where you display a lot of stuff, like really a lot. We've seen setups that couldn't fit into 2 huge monitors. It houses everything from the runs table, filled with hundreds of rows of experiments, to diverse visualizations, charts, and any other metadata one could think of. You don't want to be distracted by anything else. So we redesigned navigation to give you more space and remove distractions. The huge left sidebar is gone. No more hiding and unhiding it. Instead, we created a very narrow, non-invasive sidebar with all the key actions at hand. We have consolidated the separate runs table, run details, and compare runs views into one single view, freeing up a ton of space at the top of your screen. You now have more room for what matters most. To some extent, grouping experiments has always been possible in Neptune, but we're now elevating run groups to be more important citizens of Neptune. We've made a lot of enhancements to make this functionality way more advanced and user-friendly. You can now group experiments by string sets, for example, tags, and newly introduced group tags. A switcher located on the left-hand side, just above the table, allows you to toggle between list and group views. The group view automatically organizes experiments based on the group tag. A single run can be associated with multiple groups, reflecting its relevance across various contexts. Managing group tags is very straightforward. In the UI, you can do it from the runs table level by clicking on a specific tag. You can also add or remove a run from a group by editing its status in the group tag column. Or, if you want, you can do it programmatically too. By the way, when analyzing groups on charts, you can click the Match Runs toggle to unify the line color of all runs within the group. Hopefully, run groups will help you organize and compare experiments quicker, especially in large-scale projects. We're also excited to introduce the capability many users have been asking for: reports. You can think of them as an enhancement over the existing dashboards. A report allows you to not only choose widgets for your analysis, but also to select a persistent group of runs that remain visible each time you access a report. You can come back to a report anytime, and the experiments you want to look at are already there. Reports are saved at the project level for easy access. You can navigate to the report section through the left sidebar. To create a report, click on the New Report button, pick a name, and start adding widgets. Alternatively, you can generate reports directly from the Charts section. Choose the runs you are interested in and export the view to a new report. Alongside custom table views, reports offer another option for saving specific context you want to analyze or share with your colleagues. Finally, you know how they say the devil is in the details, right? So, apart from those bigger themes, there are a bunch of minor improvements that we don't want you to miss. First, we're working on bringing the run name to the front row of the runs table. It is now one of the default columns and will become the primary column in the next update. There are also a few changes in search functionality. The search in the runs table now targets the run name by default, with an option to switch to Query Builder mode for more complex searches. Next, we enabled the search history in the runs table to give you access to your recently used filters. In addition, the runs table Add Column Search now supports an unlimited number of unique attribute names. Finally, we redesigned the eye icon, which indicates a run selected for comparison. The new design brings a lot more clarity to what has been selected. Moving on to charts, here's what's new. Hovering over a run in the table now highlights its corresponding line in the chart. You can now change the color assigned to a run, and the choice will remain persistent. We also enabled search history in the charts section, giving you the ability to quickly filter widgets from previous searches. The chart legends also have a few improvements. For one, they are displayed even if you select more than 15 runs for comparison. You can add data points to chart legends directly in the legend toolbar. We also added a separate area for the legend in the full screen comparison chart mode. And finally, 2 enhancements in the dashboards. You can now preview what a chart would look like once you're creating the widget. And any adjustments you make in dashboards are now auto-saved. All these changes bring the user experience to the next level. In case you need more information about particular features, head to the documentation. And if you want to share any feedback with us, reach out through email or in-app chat. We'd love to hear from you.